Yo, you listening to the Oprah Rose Show with TT and Gigi, and yeah, get it poppin'.
Thoughts. Everything begins with thoughts.
She's a slut, she's a hoe, she's this, she's that.
We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much.
It's about people being uncomfortable with women owning their sexuality.
What is the truest, highest vision that you hold for yourself?
I'm a real ass bitch, and I'm gonna get everything that I'm gonna get on my own.
I know for sure. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you believe.
Hi. Hello.
What's up? What's up?
I'm TT.
I'm Gigi.
And I'm Didi. And we back.
Yes.
Still in New York.
Hey.
We're still
I had
here.
to throw my fake accent on for that.
I can't.
That's what
your
that was.
We are still here. The dolls are still in person.
Okay.
Still on YouTube.
Listen.
Still like, rate, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Shout out to Full Court Studios for taking care of us.
Yes.
We've been here.
Yes.
Lady J, Mandy.
Hold on to me now,
you.
baby.
Hold
on to me now. What does it start from the beginning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's start with love.
Huh. Angela, it's all right. You can get on up and hold on to me.
The fact that, okay, Didi posts this every Wednesday when the show, or Thursday now. Whenever the show comes out. Whenever a new episode comes out, Didi always posts this clip of Monique.
It's Monique Hyde.
Yes, going into, if y'all, I mean, you probably know, but it's her going into the Breakfast Club. And he always says it, and I did not know what it was from for the longest time. Yeah, good morning. And now I say it all the time.
Mind you, she walks in, she's taking her glasses, her reading glasses off. She got a briefcase and an iPad. I said, oh, she was doing her research before she came up here.
She was going to read the girls.
Right.
Because she was reading
Leonard.
Yeah, calling him by his government name and everything. So
even at the end, she left him with a few nuggets.
Yikes.
Yep.
A doll from Baltimore.
A city that reads.
The city that reads.
Before we started, we were talking about city taglines.
And Indiana's is
Elkhart.
Sorry.
Elkhart, Indiana is the city with a heart.
The city with the heart, right. They said that shit is in that bitch, so it's in it, so we just gonna add I mean, it's not spelled the same,
it's
but
not.
maybe y'all need to be the city that reads, but I'm just saying.
Don't read us.
Exactly, literally from the city that reads.
Shit.
And I think Baltimore has like a horrible rate of like
I know, it was like something
schools
and reading.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
you
horrible.
can always aspire. What's
Yeah.
New York's? We have a guest on
A
again.
New Yorker.
We have a New Yorker.
Yeah.
We have a two-time guest. Okay,
That's an exclusive club.
Yeah,
it is a very
not many
exclusive club.
Not many have the opportunity.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, two feels good.
That too feels good.
Well, shout out to Loon.
Loony.
Because
He wanted to rhyme.
I was waiting because we I was like, okay, TT, DD. I'm like, all right, where's Looney?
It still doesn't.
I skipped it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm TT.
I'm Gigi.
I'm Didi.
And I'm Looney.
We did it right.
And New York is a city that never sleeps.
That's right.
Yes,
The city that
but
never
is it the
sleeps.
official tagline? Like I'm like no one from Baltimore would ever say that. Like everybody knows that New York is a city that never sleeps. But I feel like is that the official? Let me actually Google this.
Yeah, I feel I seen it somewhere.
I think it is.
Everybody says that. No,
Yeah,
everybody
so,
for
I
sure.
feel like we was the first niggas with tags.
Here we go.
That's some New York shit.
That is some very New York shit.
I'm screaming.
You know what gets me tight with y'all out of towners? Y'all be acting like New York ain't the capital of the world. Like, we the capital.
Who didn't say, I never said that.
No, I agree with that. New York is, I say this all the time. I'm ready to leave New York, very much so.
That's tough.
But,
it's tough.
and I can talk so much shit about New York, but it is the greatest city in the world.
It is absolutely the greatest city in the world. I don't know that I'll ever live back in New York. We'll see. You never say never, but it will always be my number one favorite city. In my heart.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Nothing compares.
I mean, it did a lot of things for me personally. Like, I could never not say thank you to the city.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Shit, we wouldn't be on
And
the
that's
fucking
why we can get feedback.
Yeah.
Wait, and do you know what the tagline for New York is? It's so simple, and it's what we just said. I love New York.
New York.
I love New York.
Oh, shit.
That's right. It's on the shirts and shit.
Okay,
I
what a
love New
simple
York.
tag.
Yeah. That is
And
literally
everybody
that's
knew
New
that.
York. Yeah, exactly.
New York got a couple tags. They got New York, so nice you had to say it twice.
That's right.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like you said, the city. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Looney from the Harder Soft podcast.
What's up? What's up?
We're so happy to have you back. So you were not, I think when we had you on here before, you would just like tweet crazy things and say crazy things, and your close friends is crazy.
And we love you for that.
And love you for it. Yeah, close friends is wild to the point. I'm like, bitches really act like that? Like,
yeah.
But you were not.
Wait, am I your close friends?
Let me check. Hold on.
Get in there.
I want to say you are.
Hell
and maybe
yeah.
because the algorithm with Instagram, and sometimes I just
Where my son Gigi money
it slips by.
You actually weren't in. I have to put you in.
You gotta add her.
Didi, you in, right?
I want the exclusive.
I'm in here, and I was like, how did I get in?
Because my shit is, it's not really like, it's just really more so for like, I don't need my job seeing certain shit.
That's fair. Yeah. I say the same
my
thing.
My mom's be lurking. I don't know how the fuck she got online. I don't need to see her son as a reformed hoe.
Yeah,
come on now. I don't need to see.
So that's why I said, so you were not on the Harder Stuff podcast, and then you just called yourself a reformed hoe. So what makes you reformed? Why are you no longer a current hoe, I guess?
Yeah, I got old, son. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, literally.
Time out. Did you just turn 30? You're a Cancer.
Just turned 30.
Happy belated birthday.
He's a Cancer and just turned 30 and said he's old.
Yo, I'm old. You feel me? Like you really, you don't get tired of doing the same shit all the time?
Yeah, when I got to be 35.
Yeah, I feel like you got to 35 to still hold for real, at the very minimum.
Outside.
30 is 28 with a little bit more money.
Yes.
Points were made.
That's it. Yeah. You're still 28.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, especially like being like a millennial in New York, like just the time in New York where I was growing up, shit was kind of escalated like a lot.
Okay.
So, I kind of was.
Probably you grew up a little quicker.
You've been doing it.
Yeah. I don't want to say it sound crazy, but I've been doing a lot of things for a long time.
Okay.
So, now that I'm finally 30, I'm on the 3rd floor. Right now, I just need peace, transparency, and a chick that know how to read.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Go to Baltimore.
All the bitches in Baltimore know how to read. Your wife is in Baltimore, honey. Okay.
Shout out to Baltimore.
A chick that knows how to read.
A simple man. Okay.
A very simple man.
Son. I'm so simple. I do not. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little anal. I ain't gonna front, but
that's okay.
We all are.
Have you encountered women that don't know how to read though?
I'm
assuming that's not literal.
I assume all women don't know how to read because they never say what I'm saying. I assume y'all all got problems reading and comprehending. I say that.
Okay,
and I feel like that about men.
Comprehension.
I could give you that. Yes. I just think because our signals get crossed, like we get so determined to want to believe one thing, like, oh, he liked my picture, so he likes me. No, I just seen your titties and I liked that. Bingo. I don't know that I liked you.
Bingo.
Right. So that I understand you with the comprehension aspect.
Shout out to the titties.
It is a lot of that. I think, how sometimes you even have like friends that say stuff and it's like a little bit of a reach. So it's like, no, it's not that deep. Yeah. Like it's never that deep and I do think sometimes y'all get a bad rep for things that you don't do. Wow, not me giving men credit.
This is the second time you did this the last time I was here too. I think I might have that effect on you.
He does. It's giving pick me energy.
Wow. Well, you gotta remember
we gotta sage the room, Lord.
Wow,
you gotta remember.
Listen, I just want better for you, sweetheart. That's it.
Maybe it's because we are talking to cancers.
Yeah,
maybe.
He's a nice guy.
Okay, maybe. But then you know what? Dave brings that out of me too. He said that yesterday.
Yes.
Dave was literally, we were talking about like making plates with a friend the other day.
Yeah,
and he was like, and he's like, Terry, you would absolutely make it. He's like, yeah, you making plates. And I was like, no, I know that. He's like, nigga, you make my plate every time. And I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, I definitely. It's given.
I'm definitely a plate maker.
It's given. It's given pick me.
So what was the conversation around making plates? Like you shouldn't make a plate?
No, I can't remember how we got, because it's such a ridiculous topic. I don't know how we got on the top. Oh, we started talking about what are your and actually now this is great. What are your toxic traits, right? And I was like, I know there are certain things about me. And I said like, I actually like, I need a little toxic masculinity. So we started talking about what does that look like.
Wow. Don't say.
Yeah. I was like, I need not, and I was like, look, not
in like
to
a
the
small
point,
dose or something.
You're not like disrespectful. You're not abusive. Not in that sense, but like I believe in like a lot of roles. Yeah. Like in roles where, and obviously it's gonna, there's like if I need to take out the trash, I'll take out the trash, or I don't know, you need to do something that not that washing dishes is gender specific, but like there are certain things that I think are a man's job. And so I said that.
Absolutely.
And I think, and then it was somehow we got to like the plates, and our friend was like, she's like, yeah, no, I don't do that. And I was like, no, I was like, I also do it for, if you are in my home, I don't think anyone has ever made a plate in my home. Like my sister has not made a plate in my home. You know, so that it's not even about just like a man thing or like a pick me thing. And that's literally what we said. He was like, it's hospitable. It's not. And I'm like, yeah, how would I was like, I would feel crazy to be in my house. Like, you get your drink. Oh, it's in there. You know,
and
like,
I even tried to make my plate because I got up a little late.
And I was like, no, are you crazy? Up a little late.
Y'all was already eating. And because you were eating, I was like, I'll get my own plate. And she was like, no.
Yeah, I was like, no, are you crazy? Yeah, I was like, are you crazy? Like, no,
so
it's the hospitality.
Is that idea is that you're only supposed to make a plate for your man?
I guess
is
so.
Is that the other side of it?
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I guess so. I think one of the girls was like, if you ask me, I probably won't do it. Because, you know, that's one of those like dumbass Twitter debates.
Niggas be asking to get their plates made.
You shouldn't even
I guess that you wouldn't. Then that's why I said, I'm like, unless say you're in the sense of like a big cookout and you're the new person, then I also think it's weird a little. Because if I'm the new, now see, if I'm around your family, I might be the like, can you make me a plate? Yeah. That's when it's different because I'm in your space, right? I ain't trying to be in your mother's house. Right. Babe, you want a side of potato? Like, nah, like, especially like a first time.
If you want a second plate, you got to get up and make that yourself.
Because I don't know what you want.
Agreed.
I don't know what you want now.
Ladies, take notes. Do not be in my mama crib fucking up the lasagna. Like, don't do that. Just send me a text. I'll get it. Like, it's okay.
Not fucking up the lasagna.
Don't be shy.
But to that, do you guys think you have any? Are there any toxic traits
that you want?
Yeah, that you, and then when we broke mine down, I was like, maybe they're not. I said he had to have a gun. That's when I think it was like, all right,
no, that's safety. And
that's toxic.
That's toxic.
I don't really think that's toxic.
We're children of the millennium, okay?
Yeah, like
everybody
got a gun.
Yeah,
that part.
If y'all listen to this, I am not niggas. I don't own any.
I'm not niggas.
I don't own any guns.
I'm dead.
But you know, it's funny. I was laughing at first, but I said that before. Like, I don't want a relationship where we agree on everything. Like, no, nigga, like, why you got the shampoo and the conditioner in the wrong spot? Like, I sometimes you need like
you just want to start dumb arguments.
You need some friction sometimes, like, because if it's always butterflies, I don't know, is that bad? Like, I just don't always want to
like chaos.
You know what? Like once in a blue, like it's. Right. I feel
because you want to have makeup sex.
Makeup sex do be tough. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like sometimes I feel I'm really good for your why is this my second time calling you. Like, I'm good for that. Like, press me. Like, press me.
So, you know
press me.
I think there's a lot of things that I do that I don't realize, like, why?
Is this my second time
that is, I'm good for that one. Why? Ooh. Yeah, why? Or if you don't answer for a very long time, you better be dead behind a dumpster. Like, you better be dead.
Or like, yo, so you can't answer my text, but you on the gram?
All the time.
Oh my gosh. Well, that one.
I need that sometimes.
That might get you
sometimes
hit.
I need. Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out.
That's a fighting offense.
That's a fighting offense.
It's absolutely a fighting offense.
Protect black men, please.
And even I think we were watching a show. We were watching Love and Marriage Detroit. Yeah, and there was like this couple that was like arguing, and I think
Brandon
we've seen
and Christina.
Yeah, and like we've seen
which argument?
Well, it's a few things, right? This is going in a few ways. And then we also saw, there was something going on with someone that we know was like fighting in a public space and I was like, oh no, I'm going to fight in public. I could be at the Grammys.
You be fighting in public?
But like I might pull you. So if it's a work function, I'm gonna pull you to the side because I don't like being embarrassed. I'll pull you to the side.
But we're not dealing with it later. We're still
gritting my teeth.
We were like, come here for a second. Come here.
Something about wait till we get home. I just be like, oh shit.
Not wait till we go. Like I'm not giving JT and Uzi at the BET Awards and like off camera. Yeah, like I'm not giving that. But like I'm fighting. Like I'm definitely not. I'm not waiting until we go. We're in the Uber and I'm unleashing.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Time is of the essence.
Time of the essence is crazy. So when we say fighting, we just mean like escalated arguments, right?
Yeah, no, I don't mean no
physical.
No physical, absolutely. Damn, not you clarifying.
Nah, listen, listen. I have seen a lot in these last couple of years. I've been through a lot. Okay, so I just have to honestly make sure. But I'm good for that though. Listen, Ball came me in the Uber. I ain't gonna never see this nigga again anyway. So let it out. Yeah, I had the deepest conversations in the Uber rides. Are you crazy?
Me too. I've had the wildest conversations. combos in an
I left
Uber
throughout
ride.
the nigga sent me a message on the app like, I'm praying for you, brother.
I'm
You know what he be like, yo, be right there, or I have arrived. Nigga
Right.
tell he's like, praying for you, brother.
Praying for you,
I'm just
brother.
like, damn.
He said that's a lot that
I
you
was
dealing
like-
with right
I
there.
was
So
like,
wait, what's
damn.
your Uber rating then?
I got a 4.9, sweetheart. Don't play with me.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with it.
One lady did fuck my shit up. I meant to text her about that too.
Not even to text her. I'm dead.
Niggas don't play about that
Wow.
Uber score.
I really
We
don't, because they will
don't.
not
I
pick you
actually
up.
They won't.
If
No
your shit is
mind.
low, they will dub you.
Yeah.
They sure
I'm not
will.
going
It'll
through
be
that.
harder.
I need to look to see what my score is.
gotta
I
get
do
to-
too.
I gotta get to LaGuardia, nigga.
Gotta get out of here.
In a timely fashion.
In a timely fashion.
So can I ask you guys a question before we go further?
Okay.
Give me and be honest. Don't give
Oh,
me the
that's
PG.
you.
Don't
That's
give
the
me.
podcast.
Nah,
The
I'm just
podcast.
saying.
Okay.
So
He's a podcast.
give me one. What's one toxic trait? Was like, yeah, that's definitely me. That's a person of interest, a new person of interest should probably be notified about. Like, listen, if you're gonna fuck with me, cool, but I do this sometimes, maybe all the time.
My toxic trait?
Oh
or...
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
ours.
I know when I'm starting. Like, I know. I could literally be like, yeah. Today's the day. I could literally I could
The
wake
wind
up.
is blowing.
Yeah, I could wake
Oh
up and
my
because I know
God.
before I didn't know. I'm cognizant of it now and be like, do I feel like starting shit today? And it's not even. It's usually some stuff that I just more so want to get out. It's not like an intentional like, let me go fuck this nigga's day up. It's more so just like, damn. So this was never resolved. But if I talk about it, it could lead to this. And most of the time it does lead to an argument. So I pick and choose. And sometimes I don't give a fuck. Or I know like I said, I know when to start. And I know it's always going to be something. But actually that might be smart. Because I don't, like I said, and I would never start if it's something that's like
if it's an important day for you.
yeah, I would never start on that type of day. But otherwise, like I know I'll just be like, you know what? Fuck this piece ass day. Like, yeah, so that thing that I was actually pissed off about, like we never talked about it.
You don't think that's like a communication error on your part, or maybe his part? You feel
I
like
think that when I try to communicate and get things across, sometimes that they don't come across. So then now I have to bring it up in this manner. Yeah, this is actually not my toxic. This is actually an behoovement to the other person. Let me go back to my toxic trait. Let me think, because this actually works for
right.
it.
You're saying in response to how they acted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's
Yeah.
not really a you thing. That's
That's
a them
not
thing.
yeah, because I also would never communicate with anybody else probably like this. So
Okay.
let me go back. What are your
Well,
toxic traits?
I was gonna say mine is more of avoidance.
Yo,
It
that's some
was. It
cancer
was.
shit for real.
I
Oh
worked
my
through it
God.
though. Like I would avoid
everything.
everything.
Yo.
Wow.
Any type of conversation. I'm like, ooh.
No, it's
What else can we
confrontation.
do so we don't have to talk about this?
Wow.
So it was very conflict avoiding. I am much
I
better
hate that
with it now.
so
That's some
fucking much.
cancer shit
Oh,
for real.
it's cancer.
I hate it.
That's the other side of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The avoidance of situations that you should talk about.
Yeah.
But like now being older and more confident, and if I did it, I did it. All right, I'm owning the shit now.
Yo,
I love that.
It's so funny because my homegirl, she got a friend of hers. Actually, I said homegirl, I'm gonna get beat up. This person I'm talking to. She
That is
difference.
not your
Yeah,
homegirl.
sorry. I'm just so used to just lying about shit. Sorry, I'm trying to be true. I'm 30, but I gotta tell the truth.
Avoid it.
Trying to tell
I'm
the truth.
screaming.
But accountability.
Okay,
Listen,
check
all right,
yourself.
child, listen. She has a homegirl of hers who's dealing with a nigga who has the same birthday as me. And she's telling me about like how they interact and how things are going. I'm like, yeah, he does not like her at all. Like she flew here from Baltimore actually to see this nigga. You know, she was in the bed with him. He ain't trying to make no move or no plays. Like he kind of just dropped her in the city, went about his business, and this, that, and the third.
She
And
came
now-
here to see him.
Yes. And now like she's
Wow.
talking to him. He's not really responding
Oh,
to
yeah,
her.
no.
And she's like, but why would he do that though? Like he was playing with her hair in the bed. I said, who doesn't? Like it's nothing to play with hair. I was like, he doesn't want to talk to her, but he doesn't necessarily know how to have that conversation. He's just gonna like fade away.
Yeah.
And I used to do the same shit. Like I would just, okay, let me avoid this uncomfortable, awkward conversation. So let me just maybe not respond to a text slowly but surely. That I just stop at all. Period. Maybe a like on the gram, but let me just kind of fade away. So I get it.
Not king of ghosting.
I get it. And I hate getting ghosted. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
I think
tough.
you kind of know, like, I feel like you kind of know when it's phasing out. You be like, this nigga acting a little different. He wasn't acting
Yeah.
like this before.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel it. It's an energy shift.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
definitely
It
feel
absolutely
it.
is.
But I hate it when people know and then they just like act like it's like, well, the nigga didn't call you back for a week. What do you mean?
Like, girl, the writing's on the
It'd be
wall.
mad,
sis.
it'd
on
be
the
mad
wall.
painful. The laughing my ass off goes to LOLs. It's like, damn.
It's the time. It's the
Damn,
small
you're not
thing.
even
You ever got
laughing that hard.
downgraded? Like from a laugh mouth to a LOL?
Yeah.
You would respond
hurts.
immediately.
You
Now
know
it's
what I'm
30
saying?
minutes to
Yeah.
send a word.
Now it's when it's convenient. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you think
Yeah.
I'm pussy. That's crazy.
Literally. Yeah.
Tough. Okay.
Yeah.
Touche, nigga.
Literally.
Touche.
Touche. Do you have a toxic trait?
If I'm dating, like not in a relationship, I take a long time to like tell you that I like you. Like I'm not, even if I do, I'm not like, I'll just give you just enough so that you won't go anywhere. But I'm not like, oh my God, I'm really feeling this. Like,
Oh,
you're
you like being alone.
amazing.
Cool.
I mean, the doll is not alone, be clear.
All right. All right now.
But it'll take, like, I just don't do that fast. I don't know why. It's been multiple feedback that I've gotten from multiple people.
Same. But is this mine? So that I'm going to piggyback on
really
hers,
mine.
right? That this is probably, I think it's definitely not, it's only avoidance in my adult, not even. I think I would just never want to get to the point to be hurt more so. To me, I look at it as more so protection.
Yeah.
That, like, I was somebody that
you ain't even know I liked you anyway, nigga.
Exactly. I always had my walls up. Like, you damn near had to confess your love and be like, you are my Lord and Savior.
Yes.
And then I was
literally
like, okay, I love you too. Like, but I don't say it. I was, dumb shit, right? Like, who the fuck cares who says I love you first?
Right.
That to me was like unfat at 20 something. It was like, what? Because what if I say and he doesn't say it back? Or what if I'm hurt? Like all those things that I was very, very
So you
guarded.
had these walls up before
A lot
you
of walls,
even
yeah.
do anything.
Yeah. Like I've heard, like I have so much, and I have a lot of pride. I have
You don't
so
say.
much pride. Well,
Didn't see that one coming.
I'm Leo.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't
she
say.
a Leo.
Couldn't tell.
As she screams her sign.
Yeah.
Leos are like New Yorkers. They're gonna let you know they're Leos.
that's
Nobody.
a fact.
I'm a Leo. Nigga,
That's a
nobody
fact.
asked you. It's fucking October, bro. It's Scorpio season.
Screaming.
Drake is about to drop. We don't
Yes.
care about fucking Leo season.
That is a
Shut
fact.
the hell up.
But sorry, I didn't mean to do
Shut
that.
the hell up.
But it sounds like
no, but
you're
I have a lot of
afraid.
pride.
Sounds like you're afraid. Like
Yes.
you're afraid of vulnerability.
Absolutely.
You're trying to protect the ego and you don't want to get hurt. And that low key, I would have an issue dating both of y'all. Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not pussy. I'm very upfront. The energy gonna be felt. You're gonna feel the energy. You know what I'm saying?
And I need you to do that. Absolutely.
Same.
It's so funny. I need you to do that. And I'm not going to give you that back, but I will give you just enough. Not immediately. It takes a minute. It takes
that's
a minute.
why-
I know it's so bad.
Because
It's
that's
so
where
bad.
you have to be consistent with that.
Yes. It's
So that I
like,
know this
do
is
you
what
really
you
love
really
me?
feel,
Do
right.
you really love
I think
me?
the first time I'm like, you trying
Yes.
to fuck.
Yeah.
The fifth time,
you
it's like, we fuck.
goddamn right, nigga.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's like you don't even gotta go there to fuck, because I probably want to fuck too, and it's cool. But I don't take like love lightly. So when people be like, "Oh, I fall in love so fast," I'll be like, "Nah,
Right.
that ain't me," and I don't think that that's real. Even
At
though
all.
it could be real for you,
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that, because
Neither
when
do
I
I.
love you,
I don't.
I'm loving you for
Yeah.
a long time.
Long
it
time.
Take
Well,
me,
goddamn.
it take me a minute.
Yeah.
To get
Welcome to
there.
death row, huh?
I was
Yes.
yes about to
Welcome to
say.
death row,
Get
huh?
out,
That's
lay
the issue.
down. It's
It's-
your
yeah,
night over
literally.
here, baby.
Only way out is in a box.
literally-
Blood
huh?
contracts.
It's literally giving blood contracts over here. So you
I'm
can't
scared
do
of y'all.
that with
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
You can't do that with
the
everybody.
cancers- You
Yeah.
can't
I ain't
do
gonna lie.
that. The
I'm
cancers are
a little
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. I need an
Scared of y'all.
I need an escape route.
Pick your bringer. Like,
Yes,
it's
literally.
It's
Blood
literally that
contract.
raw.
Loon, I don't think I'd want to go over there.
Yo,
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying, right?
They,
I'm not
and they
signing.
love it.
But,
They do.
but I
They
be-
ain't gone, honey.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like in life you gotta like a lot of people they know 0 and they know 100, but there's mad shit in between. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's the
And
relationship.
Life is in between.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with you being a little pain in the ass and hard to get in the beginning, but after a while, I'm like, all right, bitch, like I'm not doing this no more. I'm not text you good morning. We won't speak until you hit me. Now you got to come here, and now the table's reversed, and now I'm being a bad bitch. I don't want to do it. I'm
And now I'm being the
I am
bad
definitely
bitch.
the bitch. I have been the bitch in my relationship. I don't care. Like,
my
if you
God.
want to see me, then make a plan. Okay? You want to see me. I don't necessarily want to see you right now. Make a plan.
You want to see me make a
I'll be
plan?
A
honest.
nigga
I'm
from New
being
York.
honest.
Okay, through
Listen,
and through.
no, I won't say that. What I will say is I'm very, very upfront about what I want. So if I
okay.
want to pursue somebody, they will be pursued. If that's not on the fucking agenda for today, then why the fuck would that be on the agenda for today? That got to be on your agenda for today, and I'm gonna let you know if it's on my
He
agenda
is
for today.
sassy. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it on it, like real shit.
I
Wow.
love it.
Being
Wow.
honest. That ain't
Wow.
Be courted.
Yeah, that
Be
would never.
courted,
I
Kim.
could never. That would never work for me.
She can't even get
couldn't
it
get
out.
She said
I was trying to help y'all change the subject. Like, damn.
she was speaking in
I was
tongues.
literally
Right.
and I was like, "What the
She's
fuck?"
not making the
That's
plan.
the only thing that I thought about.
No,
Like in a
no.
relationship, yes, I definitely do believe it's like you have to have like give and take. But yeah, that beginning stages where we're figuring it out, I gotta let you know because again, it's death row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you gotta let me know.
Sorry. I mean, you know, that's cool, but just don't fuck around. Like, listen, it gotta be, the energy has to be reciprocated. Like, I'm not saying you gotta come with the same level that I'm coming, but I definitely need hey, so how's your day going? Or how you feeling? Or,
Oh, that's easy. No,
you
know
get
what
it
I'm saying?
that.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean it's just
not
giving
no
like nothing.
effort.
Yeah.
Because you talking about it, I'm not giving you anything back. I'm like, damn.
No, I mean just like from the super like love and lovey dovey. Like
Yes.
that's just not
That's okay.
an immediate thing for
That's
me.
okay.
That's being cordial to me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
good
that's
morning.
okay.
Like you said, how's your day? You know,
Yeah, I'm polite
how was that
as hell.
presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, how did that go?
Oh,
What was the
follow
night?
up.
Yeah.
Or, when I'm going to see you again. Something like that.
Oh,
feel
yeah,
me?
no, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
see,
about.
I was
that's
testing the
not- yeah,
waters.
no,
I was
that's
testing
not
the waters.
happening.
I'm okay with that.
That sounds
I'm
like
okay with
begging.
that. Jesus Christ.
That sounds way too
I
much
can't
like
wait
begging
for
to
Leo
me.
season to be over. I cannot wait for Leo
We
season to
just
be
got
over.
here. We just got here. So again, you were not on hard or soft last time you were here,
No,
and now
I
you
wasn't.
are.
Yeah.
What has your experience been like? So this is, Tahoe has
Right.
actually been a 2-timer.
Yep.
Yes, he
Shout out to
has.
my brother.
Yeah, Tahoe
We
is
love
a
you.
friend of the show for sure.
Shout out to my brother.
So what has your experience been like? And talk a little bit about hard or soft. People don't know.
Okay, well, Hard or Soft is pretty much a male sex-led podcast with me and my good brother Tahoe TV. We pretty much discuss the things that men like and don't like about sex, but also love, relationship, not just romantic but platonic, accountability, childhood upbringings. It kind of is like a big-ass umbrella, but the foundation of us is pretty much healthy conversations about sex. And it has been both a gift and a curse. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I want to hear one reason or example of both.
Okay, well, first thing is first, me and Tao are friends outside of podcasting before podcasting. So, that's always my brother. And he, the situation has happened to be aligned where he needed a new co-host. And he listen, I'll suit in for you until, we could get things situated. And then he kind of flowed really well and he made me like a permanent co-host on the show. So I'm 1000% grateful for that. Always. And I've learned a lot tremendously. Like I approach women differently. Like I've looked at myself, I've identified like some of my creepish ways from the past that I didn't even realize is creepish. You know what I'm saying? I'm also seeing other niggas doing creepish shit around me. I kind of checked out that this is myself. It's honestly made me a better person and human being.
I love
all
that.
around. I ain't gonna lie. Sex do be sexing. It is all over the place now. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely does get a little crazy, but shout outs to the sex that comes with that.
Shout out to the sex that comes with that. It's great. Like people DMing you to have like crazy sex or what was it?
DMs, sometimes
Or like pulling up
comments. I've had some the wildest thing that I've had, somebody like DM'd me and like they described like this whole situation that they wanted to do with me and this, that, and the third.
Oh.
But it was a person that I didn't even know they existed. You know what I'm saying? So it's different like when
They
it's somebody
like you, but you
yeah,
didn't.
like I guess they listen to the show.
Oh, okay,
So it's
okay.
different when it's like somebody that you probably work with or somebody that you seen in a club or something. When it's coming from somebody that you didn't even know, like wasn't even a thought to be reality. It's like, damn. Like, people really do see me. I do feel seen, and, I ain't gonna lie, it is an ego booster sometimes.
It's
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
you're seen as a sex symbol.
Yeah, I was like, that's giving sex symbol.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Are the
you know.
DMs
And he rubbing
open?
his eyebrows. See,
know,
that's
that's
why
Chill out.
His
Chill out.
eyebrows.
Chill
LL
out,
Cool J
man.
licking his lips and
Chill
rubbing
out.
his
Chill out.
eyebrows.
You're trying to make me blush. Don't do it.
he said, like,
Listen, I was on one of the episodes. Ain't nobody DM me about no Vivid.
Because your New York card has been revoked, nigga.
I told you, LaGuardia is always open up for me.
Yeah, that is.
he's only
insane.
2 hours away. I love that little
Okay.
flight. Okay,
But,
she's so good.
it also has come with some cons. I ain't gonna front. Granted, I do love sex. I look at myself as a sexual nigga, sexual being. But I feel like, every time I look, either me or Ty, we going viral with some real freaky sexual shit. I feel like I've gotten the freak nigga title. Like I'm looked at as like the freaky podcast nigga. And I was just like, no, and I was like,
Let's see how that
I
can
don't know how I feel about that. And then what's starting to happen is now women are actually a lot of women are intimidated by me, like what I do, and like
I can see that.
I don't want to say my supporters,
Yeah.
and my exposure. Like I never even thought that was a thing. Like I didn't even think about it like when I signed up for it. So I actually have had I don't want to say a hard time dating, but a more challenging time than I probably thought I would have had in my life. Like I'm in the prime of my motherfucking life, and I'm like, so what if I talk about ass and titties?
Yeah,
Is
because
it they're insecure? Sorry.
I don't, you know what, man? I don't really know. Like, this one girl literally said, like, I hate niggas that. What did she say? I hate niggas that have voices. Like, why are people listening to you? And why are all these?
I'm screaming.
She
I
was
can't
like,
help but to laugh.
and she's
at
like,
that.
why are all
Why do
these?
niggas
Like,
have
why do you
voices?
have all these women? Well, I'm gonna say women. Why do you have all these
Bitches.
women under your pictures? Who are you? Why do they look at you like that? She stopped fucking with me, right there, point blank.
I think, and I don't even think. I think it could be combined with insecurity, but it's not easy. I think for someone, if you're starting to date someone or your partner, to just. I feel like Didi does a good job with him and 6'6" Poppy of being like, okay, yeah, my nigga fine, and what?
Oh yeah, and even like
with
the
people
online
coming
stuff.
up to you, with online and like saying stuff. But I think for some people, it's not easy to like constantly see people like lusting after. Whether I'm trying to get to know you, it's a turn off, or if it's you are my partner, it's like, oh, this is. I'll say it's just not easy. It's like it comes with the territory, It's like it is what it is. But sometimes it's like, don't let you be on bad shaky ground. It's like, why the fuck? Why the fuck is this like this? And then I think there is obviously a sense of, well, you have to be secure within yourself first and foremost.
Absolutely,
for
that's
sure.
the first thing.
Yeah, the very first thing before you even go anywhere. Like you do have to be like, all right, well, I mean, this is fine, or even these are my boundaries. These are not. Like, just don't take it there. But it's not an easy thing for everybody.
But niggas have been dealing with that since the beginning of the time. Like, you know how hard it is to have a bad bitch? Like, we go through that with y'all all the time. Like, my chick go out, like your chick go out, like, yo, it's a quadrillion niggas. Like, niggas deal with that. You feel me? Now the table's reversed, it's a little hot, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? It's a little hot. That's all I'm saying.
He said it was too
You
hot.
gotta
Get out
keep
the
it.
kitchen.
Listen, ladies, y'all gotta keep it player too. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta keep it player.
Damn,
Like,
gotta keep it player.
If your nigga fly, then chicks gonna
Then
want him.
your nigga
Like
fly.
if you got my whole thing is if I got a chick that mad niggas don't want, I don't want her because she ain't bad enough. Like if you really got some shit that's worth keeping, people gonna want it.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna look at that Benz like, oh, that shit's sexy and black. I want that. But it's mine's though. You can look,
right.
Don't touch. But
Yeah,
it's
you
mine.
you can get one that's kind of like it, but you can't get mine.
But you ain't gonna get this one.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
part of
So-
it too is like the reassurance that you give to whoever you're dating when you're in this limelight too, because it's like they can't be secure in themselves and y'all coexist. You also got to be pouring into me too, and we pouring into each other.
That's
so it's
a really important part
reassurance
of it.
Of
Yeah.
like none of this that's going on around us means anything to you, and you're showing me that. You don't got to keep telling me, blah blah blah, but you can show me
Every now and again. That's very true. That is very,
that's the
very true.
reassurance.
Yeah.
I got a confession to make. I'm kind of like TT and Gigi when it comes to like in the beginning. I don't necessarily like I'm a court you, I'm gonna pursue you in this, that, and the third. But I also like to move at my own pace as well. And I feel like too much too early scares the shit out of me. You feel me? Like it's just like, damn, niggas death row already. You feel me? So maybe I have not done the best job at like maybe reassuring my POEs in the beginning that listen, I'll fuck
Wait,
with
what's
you.
a POE?
Person of
I mean
interest.
POI, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Person of interest.
POI.
Okay.
There we go. Like I fuck with you and this, that, and the third. So maybe I could do a little better than that. But I don't know. I just feel that comes with like reassurance just comes with like a lot. Like if you're gonna reassure somebody, that means you kind of like really like them. Like y'all really about to move towards something. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it's something that if you're in a relationship and it shouldn't stop, right? It's like it's something that you could be married for 50 years.
reassurance is constant.
And it is, and I hate when people try to make it like an insecurity thing. That it's like
because I need that shit.
I do.
You just want to. Everybody wants to feel wanted. Everybody wants to feel loved and like a sense of like you like me.
Yeah,
you know.
That's it. It's really that simple. And I hate when it's like I said, it's made to be something that it's not. Because I didn't realize I needed it, and I didn't know I needed it until about 2 years ago. As a matter of fact,
ain't you a Leo?
And yeah, I know. Matter of fact, last year, low key, I did not know I need. Isn't that crazy? A Leo, rawr. Didn't know I needed it.
Didn't see that one.
Had no idea.
That's that Cancer
that I
rising.
needed. Yeah, I just was kind of like, oh, whatever, like that's fine. I needed and I need a lot of it if I'm being honest.
You know, I ain't gonna front. I gotta be honest. As a nigga, I do require reassurance. And how I found out, it was so crazy. Like I always said, like, as a nigga, you don't need reassurance. Like men don't get that.
Yeah.
And then this girl I was dating, my on and off girl for like 7 years. I'll never forget this day. So I felt like such a bitch. She had posted a picture, right? I remember who's in the picture. It was Carmelo Anthony, Odell Beckham, and Nas. And maybe Jay.
All fine.
Jake.
Okay,
and she was like, "Oh, look at all my husbands looking so good," or this some shit like that. And that shit bothered the shit out of me. I was like, "But why?" And then I realized she never spoke about me in that light.
Like
You
that.
feel me?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, damn. Well, I ain't really real. Like I know that you capable of doing it.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, you just don't do that with me.
Right.
So it kind of like struck an insecurity in my soul, and now I'm just sitting here like, ever since then, like I kind of need to know that you into me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you're not like on my, I don't want to say if you're not on my dick, but like if we at a certain point, you're not on my dick, I ain't gonna feel like,
Right.
I
No,
need you
be
to,
on
you know
my
what I'm
dick.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, be on my dick.
Because I'm going to be on your dick.
Facts. You feel
Yeah.
me? So yeah, reassurance is something that we all need. You know, some more than others. You feel me? If you would leave, I feel bad. But you know, we all.
But
need
keep
that
in mind,
shit.
I didn't think I needed it. So I think even a little bit for me, I'm like, oh my God, yes, this is amazing. Because it was something that I didn't even know that I needed. So like a little bit of it, I'm kind of like, oh, this is what this is like. Oh, this is amazing. I love it here.
You got a sample at BJ's, like, oh, now I need to buy the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. I had a tiny little mozzarella
Really?
stick, and now I'm like, oh my God, where's the freezer? I need the whole.
Where is
shebang.
the freezer?
Like, I
goes
need it. Where
crazy.
is it? No, I need all of
Nah,
it.
we all deserve reassurance, man. Every last one of us. To a
We
certain
need it.
extent. Shout outs to the people who are reassured.
Yeah,
And
and giving
reassuring.
reassurance. What is it? Giving reassurance? Because that's why I think yours works. Is because look, and I'm not in y'all shit, but I feel like you guys
I've known you
definitely.
since I was 17.
Right, but like I feel like y'all definitely like pipe each other up a lot, so you can have. So when that does happen, it's like whatever.
Yeah, y'all
anybody knows that this is my nigga.
And y'all love each
like,
other out loud.
Yeah,
It's out loud,
exactly.
and it's like without trying to prove a point.
Right.
Like,
Facts.
I think it's like
organic.
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
hate couples
organic,
content. Like
yeah.
I hate couples
that shit.
content
But his
so
shit
much.
don't seem forced though. Like,
At
It's
all.
not because it's
At
not.
all.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
So
oh, my
what-
nigga dropped some shit today. Let me get
Yeah.
this shit on all, everywhere I can.
Yeah,
Facts, real
that's the
shit.
thing. Y'all's is not forced. Like that nigga that be laughing all loud, that girl just be like walking around in clothes, and the light skinned nigga that be falling out laughing.
Oh my god.
I hate
son.
them. And I was like, am I a hater? Like I literally was like,
No.
am I a hater?
Yeah.
I cannot stand them. I hate
that
forced
shit.
couples content so
I don't know who
much.
you're talking about, and I love that for me.
Yeah,
I
don't.
don't
I don't
if
want you to
see
know
it,
what you're
yeah,
talking
if you
about.
see it, you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about.
it's
I don't, and I really don't know. It's not even me like not trying to say their names. I dead ass don't know their names. I just like have seen it a few times, and I cannot stand it.
Nigga, we don't care that y'all eating
I
lasagna,
don't
bro.
mind family content as long as it feels authentic and real,
Yeah.
and not just to be like funny or like in trying to make money off of it. Like you can tell when it's
Yes,
like
you
this is
can
all
tell.
for money.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't
Rather than, people watching to relate or pick up tips and share ideas under the comments. You can tell when it's a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
You gotta like, you also gotta put a real big step forward and not getting like lost in your relationship as well. And I see that shit happens a lot. Like, like I'm not being a hater.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my happy couples. But yo, make sure that you also have a grip of who you are. Like
Absolutely.
as a solo individual.
We just talked
Like,
about
Just
that in the
talk
last
about that.
episode.
I
Have
tell-
to, yeah.
You
I tell
have
all
to.
all my person of interest
All
from
your
the past.
POIs.
POEs. You feel me? All my
People of interest sounds crazy. I want to keep
Okay.
saying that today.
It's very
People
Law
of
and
interest
Order.
sounds like I feel like dun dun. Like, where's Detective Tutuola? I don't
my
need another. You need another name
This
for
is
them.
SVU.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Anybody that I'm dealing with, I'm like, yo, like, we cool, I fuck with that. But yo, go hang out with your friends. Like, or have a life outside of me.
Yeah.
Like, like it's fine when you like somebody. Like, it's fine when I like you as my girlfriend and I like you as a human being. Like, let me like you as a human. Like, go to the fucking gym. Let me see how you look lifting some dumbbells or something. Ride bikes. Like, you make ice cream. Like, do some shit. That's fire.
For you.
You know what I'm
Have
saying?
your
Like,
own
yeah,
life.
feel
You
me?
must have your own.
Yes, your
Important,
partner
man.
cannot and should not complete you. They should just be adding to your life. And
Right.
likewise.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
What did she say? What did Dom say? Add to your.
add to the pie to complete
yeah.
the pie.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But your village
Not your. Yeah.
is the pieces of your pie.
And no, and it wasn't even
What she
completed.
said.
It was add to it, I think. How partners, we were basically talking about partners like complete, how you look at somebody to complete you.
And you
But it's like,
shouldn't.
you should not. Like, they should, I think it was add to it. I don't remember the exact
add.
word.
You know,
Yeah.
I say this shit all the time. I feel like, just to piggyback off what you said, a lot of people be depressed and they sad, and they go into these situations looking to get completed. And sometimes you might be completed momentarily, but then some shit happens that people don't really think about. I say all the time, I tell this to all my family, friends, and loved ones, you got to be careful to what state you're in when you're attracted to something. Because when I'm attracted to when I'm broken, might not be what I'm attracted to when I'm fixed.
Come on now.
You feel me? And now it's 3 years later that I'm fixed. I'm just looking at you like,
how we got here?
I don't really know how we got here. Like, I'm happy. And you seem like a fucked up nigga because, like, now I'm on my feet and I'm leaving her. I'm like, it kind of looked like that, but it was really more so like trauma bonding. You know what I'm saying? Or some shot.
Or like you said, I was in a and then I even think giving space. Yeah. I even think giving space. If you're in a 10-year relationship, you're not going to be the same person that you were at year 1 that you are at year 10.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah, and giving people the grace to even grow. Like we're not going to be the same people. And so you might be. You low key might be the same person 1 through 10. But if I've changed, like it doesn't make me a bad person either. Like we're going to keep growing, and then we both and then you got to be open to adapting, because I realize a lot of people are really not open to what that new version of y'all looks like. And it's okay.
Yeah. Especially if you're on, because we don't have the same growth cycle. So you may experience a moment of growth or have a little growth spurt, and I'm not there yet, or vice versa. And that's even more challenging to then see what the culmination of what the new union looks like.
Now you up here and he down here. Y'all like T-Mobile service. Like the shit just... It's all fucked
not
up.
T-Mobile service.
Real shit. But nah, like you might be cool like this in high school. Like we like this, and then we 30 now. Now I'm growing this way. You're growing that way. Yeah. You gotta be like, long relationships also gotta take a little bit of luck. You gotta just hope y'all growing in the same direction. Sometimes you just might not, and now you forcing some shit, and you just 15 years in with a nigga you should have left 17 years ago.
Ooh. Damn. Not 17.
Relationships are. I keep going back to I Little Show. It was just like black love is so hard. Like
it's
it
constant
is just...
work, constant giving each other love.
Yeah.
Reassurance.
And work. I think when people say the word work, they think about work being like a negative thing. Like there's
labor.
like I have to do something I don't want to do to make something happen.
Gotta clock in.
Right, and it's that's not work. Work is like just effort and reassurance and intimacy and all these other beautiful things. Yeah.
It's back there.
And I think people just equate the word work to actually showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Facts,
I mean, it's anything that you want to achieve, you have to work at it.
And
I don't know why people try to make love as this like very passive thing that you don't have to work at.
Yeah.
You want to lose some weight, you have to go to the gym, you got to eat better. Like you want to, you want a promotion.
Job,
you got to put in some more hours. So there's nothing in this world that we can do without putting in a little bit more effort and effort. So for a relationship, I feel like sometimes it is very like, well, I'm gonna just do this and we'll just get it together. No, that's never in the history of anything ever fucking worked.
Never in the history of niggatry.
Passive. Never. Right. It's actually very gaslighting.
Also, if we really gonna be honest, we gotta be realistic, nigga. Getting the shit is the easiest part. You feel me, nigga? Getting the shit is the nigga. Part. Obtaining is easy. Maintaining is the real fucking impressive shit.
And
like, how the fuck you maintain this? Like, you been this hot? Like, now you change the top. You look at niggas like Kobe and LeBron, they've been nice for like 20 years. Yeah. That's some shit. You know, anybody got to have a good season here and there, but nigga, you've been killing for 17 years.
And what do they always do? Work at it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Practice.
Like, you still constantly
every day
worked at it every single day. So the passive approach to relationships, I just will never understand when there's nothing that you can do that you can be passive about.
And that's why I'm single.
Yeah. My homeboy always be like, and this is why you shouldn't date. And he says it just like that. And every time I just be like, and this is why you shouldn't date. It's not even single. This is why you shouldn't date. Like, I was like, damn. I mean, you're not. And a lot of times I'll be like, you're not wrong, nigga. You are not.
You're not wrong.
You are not wrong at all.
You know what would be mad funny? When niggas that's married tell you stay single. Like,
it's like, I feel like,
stay single. I'm like, but you're married.
Yeah.
Listen,
I feel like people with kids tell you don't have kids. People that are married tell you don't get married.
Say that.
I don't need a kid to tell me not to have a kid. I see them how them little niggas give it up. It's nothing I need right now. I don't want to come home from fucking wherever the fuck I'm at to have to feed a nigga in 17 minutes. Like, no, I'm going to bed.
Because them little motherfuckers is impatient.
Why are you up at 4:17? What are you doing? Like,
literally, what are you doing?
What are you
Go to bed,
doing, bro?
please.
Like, I have to be at work 30 minutes ago. Like, why are you doing this?
They don't care. That is the epitome of chaotic. Babies are literally chaos.
Yep.
And then you want to talk about being signed to death row? Yo, nigga, that is death
Oh,
row.
absolutely.
That's worse,
Oh
actually.
my
Or
God, nigga, what?
Yeah,
You
Unless
can't
you
get
want to
this-
be a deadbeat, them motherfuckers figure out a way out of their contract easily.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. You can't even do that in this day and age. You feel me? You end up on the shade room,
dead.
nigga.
You can't even do
Father
it.
of 17, nowhere to be found. Look at him, he's found though. You can't be a deadbeat in 2023.
Oh my God.
They just gonna light you up on
Just wake up with
Instagram.
17,000
Rightfully
Twitter
so.
notifications.
Like,
nigga.
you bum ass nigga.
Boy,
like,
suck my dick.
Yeah.
As deserving.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Very.
Light his ass up.
Very.
Oh my God. Man.
So you said that your life last time you were on the show was very different. Why is it very different?
Oh shit. Yeah, was that last year or the year before? It was
2 years. It had to be 2 years ago. I
already?
think.
Damn.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, that was a real transitional year for me. That was a point in my life where everything that could have went wrong. And I was fixing it, you know. And I mean in every facet of life, you know, emotional, mental.
Oh, that was around your
Yeah.
Saturn return, so that makes sense.
What the fuck is that?
actually.
Oh yeah.
It's like every 27 years of your life, you go through just this very transitional time. And Saturn is like the planet.
Is it
that
what is
comes
it?
to
It's like
teach you
26,
things.
27? Yeah. 27
Yeah?
was rough for me.
You lying.
27.
So
was
54 is a
for me.
number I got to watch out for?
That's the midlife
Shit.
crisis, though. So
Nigga.
that's where people start, you know, spiraling, divorcing, and whatever, you know,
That's what you just-
Wait,
having new.
I thought
bitches
that it
or
only
new
happened
niggas.
That don't sound too
around
bad.
when you were 27. I did not realize it circles back
It
when you're in
comes
your
back
50s.
again.
Because when I had that reading, I was in mine and I didn't even know it.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
That was like it was like one of the roughest periods of my entire life. Like, I definitely don't want to go back to that.
That's why they
Oh,
also say
real
like
shit.
people like, you know, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, and those Jimi Hendrix, they all
Yeah.
passed away when they
Club
were 27
27,
years old.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 27 did almost take me out. I ain't going to sit here and
Yeah,
lie to y'all.
same. It was a rough year.
That shit
27
was
was rough.
That shit was very bad, you know. And I ain't gonna front. I ain't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was sitting here and I'm just like, yo, I got this problem, this equation in front of me. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna solve it, but I ain't gonna quit though. You feel me? And I just chipped at it day by day. I had to change I had got a reading too. I was so stressed. I got a fucking reading. Niggas do not get
Niggas
readings.
do
You
not get
Yeah.
readings.
At
feel me?
all.
I had to go see the lady, but the real lady.
You had to see the real
I went to go-
one.
I went to go
had a
see the
reading
woman.
at 27. too.
I went to go see the woman.
That was
The
my
woman.
last
I'm
reading. That's so funny now that y'all
Really?
saying it. My last reading was when I was 27.
Yeah,
Wow.
I got
Not
the first
the
one.
woman.
And you know what's so funny? Everything that she said that was gonna happen, like kind of happened. I'm like, damn, this lady really knew. me.
Literally. She told
You know?
me.
Well, who are y'all people? And I would love to make an appointment with her. Just saying.
So
It was-
mine.
so
She's actually the lady who gave me these bracelets. Believe it or not, I
Wow,
wear
that's
them.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I wear them. Honestly, for what they represent, what they're supposed to do. She's more so of like a spiritual reader.
But that's the kind that I like. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't.
so-
Yeah, I can't do the like. No, mine like will be like you need one of my like you need to pray more. Like she's very intentful. Like you have to pray more. So it's. And I think when people think of it, you know, when you think about horoscopes, it's like witchcraft and worshiping false idols and all of that. I think the same way that like there are prophets, and to me, I think specifically the ones I think that is a calling from God. So why is it like?
Why would I not
You
utilize
have
it?
Why?
to meet people where they are, and I think that they're spread around, right? So like if you happen to be Christian and your thing is going to church, then God's sending people to speak to that specific audience. If you're Muslim or if you study Islam and you go to that specific prayer of worship, like then you meet those people. If your shit is astrology or a spiritual reader or whatever, like I think God places people in their different specifics to meet that audience.
Yeah,
Right.
Yo,
yeah, I
real
agree.
shit, nigga. God speak to me through the algorithm. I be
Come
on the
on now.
gram scroll. I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit. Like,
How did they know?
there's no way. Like, I remember the shit. I was like, yo, Loon, go to bed. I'm like, you know what? Yo, that's God, nigga. I'm going
I'm
straight
gonna go
to
to
bed.
bed.
But you all right. God will speak to you. If God got a message to get you, nigga, you
Just
gonna
gonna
get
get
that
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You feel me? I never. I ain't gonna say that. Nah, I'm not doing that. No, never mind. I gotta say because I started it. Fuck.
Yeah,
I had a little pregnancy scare one time. Right? It wasn't really a scare actually. And I was on the gram scrolling, and I came across Fabulous page. This was mad years ago, and I think it might have been the Young OG project. And he had a song in the bar, and you could hear the music. And the shit said, yeah, my plan B is to make my plan A work. I'm like, you know what? Plan B is really resonating with me right now. Let me text this young lady and make sure that she gets situated.
Because
Like,
we're still within the 72 window.
you dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they will definitely talk you through that algorithm.
That is
Not
funny.
talking. You told you to get. Not Fab's post told you to get a
Fab
plan B.
saved me from fatherhood. Shout out to Fat.
I cannot.
Hear the messages.
Yes. the messenger was questionable, but listen, you got the message.
Right.
Relax. Relax. This
Very
is
questionable.
we're in Brooklyn. Relax.
Very questionable.
But,
So what do you
man.
think? How do you think you, like you said, you just think you like chipped away at it and worked on it and it got better? Or like what was, I guess, the not even the light at the end of the tunnel, but was and it doesn't have to be resolved necessarily because you could still be working through it, but like what made it better?
Yeah, I felt lost, bro. I didn't know what the fuck. I feel like I knew what my purpose was. I feel like I didn't know what to do to serve my purpose. I felt like I was alone. I felt like every time I tried to do something, something else would pop up. I felt like I was just supposed to sit here in this dump and just sulk. But I felt like that for like a couple years, though. Like it wasn't a short time period. And when I went to see the lady, she literally said, like, but so many words I'm going to translate. She said, nigga, you focus too much on the fucking past. You focus like 95% of the past, 3% on the present. What are you giving your future? So pretty much what I stopped doing, I stopped dwelling on my past. I started to be more optimistic. You literally got to change your mindset and your light follows. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say, I'm going to make this light before it turn red, I'm going to make the fucking light before it turn red. You know what I'm saying? So you really got, like, I know it sounds like bullshit, but you really just got to start up here. You know, one thing I had to do, I had to clean my space. Clean my entire crib upside down, toothbrush the floors, all that shit. I took some incense. I lit the incense because, you know, incense is supposed to get rid of the bad vibes. Lit the incense, I'm praying. And my eyes started watering. I started coughing. I was the bad vibes. I'm like, oh shit, it's really me.
That is curing you.
No, nigga, seriously, I literally had to get right within myself.
But I love that. So when you had that moment happen, and like what's going through your mind at that moment, is it more of like telling yourself like, all right, I want to fix this, I'm going to work on this, or I love this part of me, but like, what are you saying in your mind to yourself?
Well, first, I thought it was asthma. That's one.
But
second of all, like to add on to what you said, it was really more so of like I had so many disappointments in my life. I needed some things to happen because it would have changed my life, and it really did not happen. And I was so disappointed. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I ain't an emotional type of nigga. I'm a Cancer, I know. I got in the shower and I fucking cried. I haven't cried in like 14 years. I'll be honest. I have not cried. My nigga, I felt like I was just...
Everybody needs to cry
purging,
now and again.
You know what I'm saying? And I got that out. And then what the lady told me, she goes, you was afraid when you came in there. And I was like, yeah. She goes, you know why? And before I answered, she goes, you thought I was going to say a bunch of bad shit. So, yo, if you had 10 things about you, 9 out of those 10 things were bad, I'd focus on the one good thing and make another 9 things to make 10 good things.
Right.
So that's kind of like my mindset, like moving forward. I literally, honestly, and truly try my best to only focus on the good. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, bro, and also manifestation. Like, I had to stop speaking shit into the fucking existence.
Yeah.
Like, I literally used to speak on my life and shit would happen. I was like, I need to shut the fuck up.
Absolutely. Like, let me shut up.
Until I can change what I say, let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So then I started speaking good things into existence. You know, like I tried to keep it 100 with you. I might not have looked like it, but when I was here last time, I was like 330 pounds. I was fucking huge and I couldn't breathe.
Really?
I was mad. I just carried my weight a little different.
Okay.
I was like, I have to get right. So, you know, I started eating different, started going to the gym. You know, when niggas start going through shit, they go to the gym. So, I'm in the gym now, you know, with my miscellaneous playlist. I'm getting right.
I love it.
You feel me? I started eating better. What you put into your body, all that shit matters as well.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, not even on no Dr. Sebi shit. When I'm eating healthy, I feel better.
Yeah.
Literally. When I'm eating spinach and tomatoes and shit like that, I'll be feeling good. When I eat a 4 for $4, I'll be sending risky text messages. Like it's a pattern. Like it's a 4 for $4. You gotta pay.
Risky text messages?
I'll be sending some risky texts.
You eat trash, you speak trash.
Yeah, right. Not
it's all about what you're feeding in your mind.
Wow.
The Cater strawberry lemonade go a long way though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my
But
God.
you literally, honestly and truly, like you just have to change how you speak and view yourself. Honestly, like you are really the prize.
Right.
No matter to who the situation or the circumstance, you deserve good things.
Yeah.
You deserve to be forgiven for the shit that you did. It's time to move on and move forward. Let's put your best foot forward. And once I started doing that, nigga, my life just flipped upside the fuck down. I can't tell you.
It's so crazy of like, I feel like these are, like kind of similar.
Very, very parallel.
Yeah.
Very
episodes.
parallel. Because it's so like, it's not an I said this last week, like it's not an easy feat. Your mind, and it sounds cliche, but like your mind is a powerful tool. But I don't think we realize that. Like you said, the things that we speak into existence, because I'm a very like, I can't do that type of person where our last guest was like, well, you just told yourself you couldn't. I'm like, damn, you're right. I never tried.
Right.
I never even tried.
Yeah.
So it's like the things, you know, there is power in the tongue of like rethinking, I would say reimagining, more so unlearning a lot of things of like, how I think about things, how you approach them. Like
That's our
I'm learning a lot.
ability.
I mean,
these-
when Dom just, or on the previous episode, when she was leaving, we said we'll see each other in Italy.
Wow.
I was like,
yes.
I'm seeing you in Italy on the boat.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, manifestation is very real.
Also, reassurance works both ways. You feel me? You could, when like I was working out with this young lady one time, and I gave her a workout to do before she even started. Like, oh my God, I can't do it. I said, nigga, get on the thing and do what you got to do.
Reassuring yourself.
Yes.
Nobody ever talks about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she got on it and did it. I was like, what you did was, bro, you told yourself you couldn't do it before you did it. Like, you're literally bleeding before you even got cut.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? You feel me? Like, there's nothing that nobody can tell me I can't do nothing.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I can literally do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, literally, I literally can make anything happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I'd rather do something like, damn, even if I can't do it, like, you know what? I gotta come back. I gotta put some more work in. I might have did 3 today. I'm gonna do 6 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the next week I'm gonna be doing 10. So
Yeah.
it's nothing that I really can't do. Maybe not in this very moment, but I ain't gonna say it. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? Like, whatever. You gotta,
Show myself.
you can
Show up for
negatively,
myself.
you get what I'm saying? You could definitely negatively speak on yourself. You gotta reassure yourself.
Yeah.
Like, Gigi, I'm a bad bitch. TT, I'm a bad bitch. Didi, I'm a bad bitch.
I'm
You
that
feel me?
bitch.
Like, you gotta
I'm
reassure
that
yourself. Can't
girl.
nobody tell you can't do nothing. Are you
Yeah.
dumb? Are you dumb?
Right.
Are you
right.
dumb?
Speak greatness
Are you
over your
dumb?
life, people.
I
Yes.
love that. I love that. Even if something like you said is working out, like I think that was the thing that I like about working out the most is I definitely started like I can't bench press, 60 pounds, and then we got to 120. I'm like, oh,
Look at
bitch,
you. Look at you.
I
out
need
here.
that.
You're doing it.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I'll leave a good orange there and be like,
Yeah.
like
There we go.
There go the lion.
Beautiful. You see those
you
results.
see it,
Right,
yeah, where it's
right.
like you start off and you're like, I can't get to 25 splat points,
Right.
and then you get to 30, bitch. I'm the rest of the day. I'm like, oh, bitch, I can
It's a
take over the
reminder of
world.
doing
You
the
get what I'm
work.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing the work in every aspect of our lives
Right.
too. Like you said, more so, because it's all gonna start with us. So doing it internally more so. Okay, listen. There's so many things that I feel like I need to apply. But what does that look like for you? Like, how do you pour into yourself and like self? Self-care is always like a buzzword. But what does that look like for like you?
First thing is first. I ain't gonna hold you. This might sound mad crazy. You gotta clean your space. I ain't going from my crib be messy. Like my crib is literally a representation of my current state of life.
Yeah, that's
So
me
my
always,
crib is
yeah.
messy. My thought pattern is
Same.
messy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't focus. I'm forgetting things. I'm not doing things. I just like it's fucked up. When my crib is clean, I am my most productive. I would literally. I might take like 5 days to clean it. I'm a little lazy, but it's gonna get clean.
Right.
You feel me? One, make sure that your home is clean. Second, then you got to be observant of the energy that's around you. So I ain't going front. Y'all might not. A lot of people got a couple friends that shouldn't be their friends right now. You feel me? It's a couple people who probably, it might sound crazy. You feel me? You might have fucking posted Drake for his birthday, but didn't send me a text for mine. Like sometimes there's certain energy that people send that you really got to don't ignore that shit. You know? And also people also will like tell you that you can't do things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Like,
You gotta
Yeah.
protect
like,
your goals.
like,
and
Didi,
Yeah.
you really want to move to Atlanta? I don't think that's a good idea. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or
Wouldn't care less.
or Gigi, you in LA? You really you think you could stay out there? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's certain energy.
Planting
I broke
seeds.
up
Right.
with a friend.
Yeah.
I never spoke to a girl because she was like, you in New York. I was 23. And she was like, you struggling, you not making no money. That sounds crazy. You should probably move back. We have not spoken since then.
Yeah,
Oh,
get
yeah.
that shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bro. And it be family. It be family. I don't speak to my own cousin. Cause he dead ass move like that. You know, I'm just like, oh, you a podcast nigga. He's like, you're not Queen's Flip. You ain't never gonna blow up. I'm like, all right, bro.
wow.
I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, bye.
But
Like-
obviously that says a lot about
Jealousy.
them, right?
Oh, it says that's
that's
the thing.
more
I think
you.
people like
Yeah.
that. It says so much about them.
I
than it
wouldn't
does,
even
yeah.
question what decision I would make. It's funny because now that you say this, you used the perfect example with me moving to Atlanta. Like, I think since we've moved, we've been here twice. And so when I was out last night, everybody, that was the first question they're asking me is like, how's Atlanta? Honest, love it. I'm having a good time. And then you'll get some response of people like, oh, it's just too much. It's too many gay niggas. Or, it's so,
Like,
like,
nigga.
I feel right at home, bitch.
Right. Like, what
I'm
the
This
fuck?
is Wakanda,
I
bitch.
didn't. Are you asking me about it, or are you projecting
Yeah,
what you
like-
What you
think
think.
about it? Like,
Yeah,
what do
you're
you
like-
want to talk about right
Okay,
now?
Real
like,
shit.
I have a lovely home. What are we talking about?
The
Like,
combination,
saying?
nigga.
yeah, combination.
But it's like people will do that.
They really, and you got it, but you don't even see it though.
Right.
No.
You don't even see it.
I was also
sometimes,
sober.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my, real shit. Like it happens all the time. So like, once you got to be observant of that type of shit too.
Yeah.
Like, once you do that, it honestly becomes easier. Align yourself with people who make you feel good. Real
Yeah.
shit. Like there's certain people. Like I got certain friends and family. Like Tahoe there's never a day where Tahoe tell me I ain't the dopest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to surround yourself around people that speak life into you, speak love into you, speak energy into you. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people.
Yeah.
There's certain people that make me mad, uneasy, and I get quiet. And I go, why you so quiet? Because I don't really fuck with you like that.
You have to listen to that. I think you have to
real
listen. I think
shit.
a lot of people sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know. Like I know immediately if I'm gonna like someone. Like I mean.
Yeah.
3 minutes. I'm like, just not my.
I'll say, yeah.
I literally be like, it's not my cup of
She said,
tea. You might not. Yeah.
Or, I feel like I've known you forever.
It's
Like,
all that
yeah,
is
like,
energy. You can
yeah,
feel that
you
immediately.
have
Real
to.
shit, bro.
You got to pay attention to that.
And once you do that, it's so much easier. Like once you get all these obstacles out your way, it's easier for you to see the path of just you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now you got somebody saying, well, you know what, Gigi? Well, you can go to the gym and deadlift 75, you know? And you
Yeah.
guess what? Because that's the only thing in your ear, you're like, I could do it. I could do it. You know, TT, you know what, TT? Maybe you might fuck around and give a nigga that energy he need in the beginning and not wait till later on. And now you got a nigga like, you know what? Let me text him first. You feel me? Like, it's really about what you surround yourself
Grand
with.
Rising.
Yeah.
Grand Rising, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, if you ever text me Grand, let me take out my close friends. Now.
It's
I
like,
ain't gonna lie. I don't need no
some
Grand.
biscuits?
I don't need no Grand Rising Queens in my
Actually,
fucking
remember,
thing.
I hated. Not only
Please.
did I hate Grand Rising,
Grand
I
Rising.
hated Queen because I felt like I was like, you only
shit.
tell because I was like, you only tell dark skinned bitches that. So I don't want to like take me out of saying that. I don't know. Like Queen bitch maybe, but like I was like, do not call me. Yeah, I was like, do not call me. I don't like all that Queen shit.
I
Like.
called you Queen the first day I met you too.
I don't remember. I really
Yes.
don't remember. But and maybe because I don't.
Yes.
Maybe I'm gonna start walking. But niggas would love that. Be like, "What's up, King?" Like I'm gonna start walking around.
I ain't laughing. I'm like, like, what's wrong with you?
I'm
Well,
just
excuse
like
the
your
shit out of
ass,
me.
baby.
Right.
Excuse the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Excuse
niggas
me.
would love that, but
They would.
I hated Grand Rising. No, there was a stint that I was on. What's that shit called? Hinge. And the nigga said Rich Rising. And I brought a screenshot. It said, this is Kenny. And we now say we would be like Rich Rising.
Rich
I was
Rising?
like, I think I got off the platform. I was like, yeah, this is not for me. Fuck a Grand Rising. The nigga said Rich Rising. Like,
Speak greatness, brother.
Hello, King. Come on, King.
You did the right thing. Leave that nigga alone. Who the fuck says Rich? Nigga, what?
She left the act.
Nigga, just write good morning like a regular
Right,
nigga.
good morning.
Just right.
Send
Good
a sun emoji, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, just
That's
be
so
regular.
A sun
Please.
emoji.
I said Rich Rising. Oh, baby, no.
Y'all niggas don't even be rich. Fuck y'all rising to.
That, maybe he was speaking into the
He's speaking He's
Manifesting
manifesting.
himself.
He's manifesting.
Reassuring.
And you was the bad energy he had to get rid of. You see? Sometimes you be the bad.
You know
listen,
what? Sometimes you gotta clear some shit
Sometimes
out.
you be the
You gotta
bad
clear
vibes.
yourself out.
She
That
before.
Maybe it was me.
Listen, that's okay. Sometimes
dead.
you are the bad vibes, and that's okay.
I am dead.
Get
Oh
it
my
together.
gosh.
I'm
dead.
screaming.
I'm dead. Well, what would you tell your younger self?
Nigga, you made it to 30. I'm not even joking. I tweeted this shit, but I'm so serious. I did not like when I was always thought about me as an adult. I never really saw me being alive past like 28.
I've heard that from a lot.
I don't know if it's kind of
black
like the
men,
life that I was living or where I was at. I've never seen me like making it to 28. So the fact that I'm 30 now, it's like, oh shit, I actually made it. So it opened up like a whole different level of just thinkings and thoughts and like futures. So I'm just more amazed. Like I'm just happy to be here, honestly and truly, to be honest. So if I could speak to my youngest, I'll say, nigga, you actually made it to 30. You are the new adult. You still be fucking shit up, and it's fine.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know,
okay.
you still be running out of toilet paper occasionally, but you're doing fine. You're doing good.
Right
You
out.
As
feel
long
me?
as it's 2-ply, you okay.
You know what I'm
Running out
saying?
of toilet paper.
Can't
I mean, I
steal.
just switched from Scott, so like.
Oh, you high maintenance.
I just switched because I was like, this is really horrible toilet paper. that I was using. For 50 years of my life, I've been using the worst toilet paper ever.
50 is crazy. Don't do that. But yeah, you feel me? But you actually, man, I'm actually very proud and happy of like where I'm at. Like for the first time in a very long time, I'm actually happy with who I am. And I didn't see that. I didn't see that for myself a couple years ago. So you know, it got better, nigga. Stop bitching. It's coming.
Yeah, it gets
It
better.
does. It
Yeah,
does.
remember it gets greater later.
Yeah, there you go.
It
That's
gets
what I
greater
was telling
later.
you outside. He was like, as you was old now. I was like, you fine wine. You get better with age.
Listen,
It
That's
really
it,
does.
listen.
Seriously, I am 2 years away from 40 now. And I wouldn't even want to go back to 30 years old. You know, like, and I think every I think it wasn't. I didn't hit my stride until I think I was like 35. That I was like, damn, and just being more confident and being more like, oh, I actually know what I'm talking about. I definitely still have moments where like I'll doubt myself or I'll do this or I'll do that. Like me today, I when I say what I mean what I say. Where I think I would have wavered and been like, well, if that's okay. Or now I'm like, no, this is what we doing. Like that's it.
It's the confidence.
It's I'm just so much more confident and I think this is most people, you know, as you get older, like you've seen more, you've experienced more. So I know when I get to be 50 and, you know, 75, like that is why I think older women or people, just older people in general are so like steadfast in their way. It's like when I've been here, I know what I'm talking about. I've done it.
This.
Yeah. And ain't nothing new under the sun, like nothing. So because how we keep talking about it starts with us. The confidence, like I said, that you get even just every year, it's like, wow. Like 7 years ago, I never would have been like, I'm that girl, right? Now I'm like, wow, no, these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me.
Come on, Leo, get into your Leo.
But yeah, I would have never, I probably wouldn't have even done that 5 years. You know, I wouldn't have done that 3 years ago, where now I'm like I said, you're just way more confident. So 30 is literally, 30 is 28. It's just the third floor.
Yo,
I
I'm
enjoyed 30. I did.
You know, also too.
You act like you out of it.
30? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant 30.
Oh,
sorry.
no, 30.
You know, also, like, I'm going to be honest, like, looking back at it now, from the time I was, like, maybe in my early 20s to, like, now, I always found women between, like, 35 and 40 to be the sexiest. Like, not just from, like, looks, but, like, how they move. Because, like you said, it's like, it's a certain, you run the route a little different when you did it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you move like you know what you're doing, that's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, trying to figure shit out, I'm not knocking it, but give me the chick that knows you got to make a left, right, and you park here. Like, it's something about a little bit of experience that just go a long way.
What did you say? So, what did you say you wanted an older? What did you used to always tell me? Oh my gosh.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you say?
I need a camera with some miles on it, nigga.
Yeah, like, not a camera.
Need a camera with some miles on that camera,
First of all,
girl.
them cameras don't be breaking down.
They
until
don't.
Got like
They don't.
300,000 miles.
Listen.
They don't.
The Benz might be in the back, but the Camry's under the fucking hood just in case I got to spend a block on something. You feel me? But listen, experience to me is sexy. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, my next girl might gotta be 50. I've swam those waters before. It's not as bad as you think. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God, 50.
Listen, 50's kind of
Nobody
sexy.
said it was bad.
Right, exactly.
Listen,
I mean, I think I could see that in like a 50-year-old man. You know, 50 is still kind of like the new 40, if you will. You've been there, done that, probably divorcee, got some kids. The kids probably like 20-something, maybe. They might be older than that. Yeah, like, I could actually, now when you say it like that, it's just because, you know, I'm, again, air quotes, like taboo for women to date someone 20 years younger than them. But it's like, but the men do it all the time, honey.
Right.
All the time.
There was a study that said like women who date younger niggas have better relationships.
Really?
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, like when the woman is like, it didn't say significantly older, but when it said when the woman is older, they tend to have better relationships with like younger guys.
Interesting.
I wonder why.
I wonder.
I do too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
literally did not need you to find this because I'm like,
He's a nigga weird.
I want the
I would find
explanation, honey.
yeah, I need the explanation.
I said it to all my old bitches, like, listen, sweetheart.
It wasn't me. This is science.
This ain't me. This is God speaking through the algorithm.
Oh, dead. God speaking through the
This is God
algorithm.
finding me where he know he can find me. All right,
Oh my
it ain't me. Don't
God.
argue with God.
I cannot.
God did.
I can't. God did.
God did.
Oh,
I did.
okay. What do you know for sure?
Shit. I know mad shit. Damn. I know for sure. Yeah, I'm actually use this time. I'm gonna circle back to this moment too. I know for sure that everything that's on my bucket list right now, in reference to life, I'm gonna knock out, and my life is about to go to heights that I couldn't even fathom.
Yes.
And I'm here for it, all of it. The blessings is already on their way. I don't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? And ain't nobody gonna really take me off my course. Like, I'm comfortable with who I am and where I'm going. That's that.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I love it. Speak life, right?
Yeah.
You a bad bitch. Speak life into it.
Listen. I'm sorry, ladies.
I know. I feel like
My man's on a
Niggas
rocket
is bad
ship.
bitches over here.
I was
I'm
just about to say,
mad.
I feel like the sassy nigga. I mean, while there is definitely, I think some shit
gotta
that niggas be
stop.
doing that's sassy, but I think that the sassy nigga era is literally just, I think, men having boundaries and being more vocal. I think low key, I do like. There's some bitch shit that goes on, obviously.
All
but I
right,
think
enough.
I think,
Enough.
She was on a
Enough.
roll.
I know, and I was
You
like,
was doing
let me be
so
clear.
well. We don't think you a pick me. It's
I
fine.
had to do some little parentheses. Right, exactly. I had to
This shit that be going on now.
Right. There's a lot of fuck shit that be going on. But I really do. I think it's just men standing up for themselves and being vocal about this works for me, this does not work for me. I am not just going along with this because you want to. And like setting up boundaries. Listen, I'm all here for it. Transparency amongst everybody.
Also, it's about niggas also finally realizing that they have value too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, for mad years, I ain't really seen I didn't never really saw the value of being a man in a relationship. Like, what was the pro of being a man in a relationship? Now, you know, as time progressed, I do realize, like, listen, bro, like, you bring a lot, and I know I require a lot, and that's cool. So now so for me, it's really more so like, I know what I got going on. Like, I know what I'm doing and how the cups that I'm filling. But if you can't meet my expectations, then I'm out. So that's really what it is more so for me. It's really more so like me just not dating down, me just not settling, not going down in any aspect of my life. Friendship, relationship, whatever. Job, if the bag ain't right, I'm out. Like, I'm just, shit, I came up to say, I know my worth, and I'm not going to settle for something less than what's on the price tag.
Come on.
Fuck would I do that? Ain't no discount.
Come on.
Lady.
Ain't
The
no
men
discounts.
are knowing that everybody
As
knowing
they
they
should.
work.
Ain't no discounts. Ain't no discounts.
Wow. And no
off.
discounts.
No Black Friday sales.
Wow, no friends and family, no
Full
no
price
Black
over
Friday,
here.
full price. Wow.
If
We
you 50,
flying
maybe.
first class. I'm not.
If you
That is not the-
50, they ain't gonna ask for a discount. They
35
gonna pay the-
if you
they gonna pay the full
35
price.
plus, call me.
The DMs are
50.
open.
The DM. That it made me think of that woman that tweet and she like put her hand up and she was engaged and she's like the DMs are closed and it's like well bitch were they open before?
That was
they
wild.
open?
That being your wedding
Right.
drop is
That-
crazy.
Crazy.
So they were
I'm gonna
open
have to
before.
take my damn
Closed.
ring back.
So they were
Oh
open
my-
before the ring.
Like, and she
Okay.
really thought
my
she was doing
God.
something.
The
Like, she really
DMs
thought she was doing
No,
something.
no, I
Like,
would've took my
bitch,
ring
yeah, I would have
back.
been like, bitch,
They were supposed to be
no.
closed 4 years ago.
Exactly.
God.
Like, no, what are you talking about? They should have been closed.
So you was entertaining niggas.
That's literally, I was like, oh, now her entertaining niggas in the DMs.
God, this cannot be the Bachelor women Jaheim was singing about. I know this ain't. I know this ain't what Jaheim went
This
crazy
is not,
over.
this is the woman.
Wait, you can have anything?
No, you better put that,
anything he sang.
you better put that woman first.
Ah,
Yeah, you better,
right.
yeah,
That's
you
why he
better
looked the
put.
way he looked now.
That's what that
That,
meme
yo,
said.
Jaheim, that's really. Yo,
They said Jaheim looked the way he did because he put that woman first.
Oh my God! Listen, Phil, you know what
You
that
gotta
means?
pour into yourself.
That was crack, okay? No woman did that to Jaheim.
For starters, that was
The
a Leo.
drugs. You said what?
Huh?
That
No, I
was
ain't
not
say-
a
I ain't
Leo.
say that was
No,
a
that
Leo.
was the drugs that
Not
did
a
that.
Leo.
The Leo. Wow. You know what we won't do is this Leo slander and Leo season.
And Leo season.
And Leo
During
season.
Leo season, no.
Not during Leo season. And so the quote is 20 years from now, you'd give anything to be this age, exactly this healthy, and have this time again. Go do some main character shit before it's too late.
Okay.
Big fucking facts.
Absolutely.
nigga.
Looney been in his
what we
main
just
character
said.
bag, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm mad. I don't know. I feel like I'm fake narcissistic. I gotta chill out.
Main character, not
I
fake
definitely-
narcissistic, main character bag.
Definitely
honey.
main
Yeah,
character.
chill it out a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta chill out a
Before
little.
it's
There's a
all
time
like
and a
me,
place.
me, me, me.
Yeah.
I definitely do have the me moment. Like I definitely have the I don't like this. I don't want that. This is not what I'm doing moment.
Well,
Okay.
You're just expressing what you care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you had some bad years, so you are just enjoying where you are right now, which
love
is okay.
Yeah.
Man. Like I just like I could just do what I want. You know,
Yeah.
right now. Like I love it. Like I could pick up and just go here. I could do this. I could buy that. I could text.
It's the
this.
best.
Like,
It's probably one of the best things
Feel
ever
me?
when you get to that point. Yeah.
yo, it just feels amazing. You come home, your crib is clean.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, and can't nobody, why you ain't text me back? Because I'm single, bitch. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not about
my
that. But I
gosh.
do like this freedom. It's definitely like a breeze.
Yeah.
Hot sun. So shout out to the breeze, man.
It is. Shout out to the breeze.
Shout out to the
Off
breeze.
the Hudson, honey.
Shout out to the breeze. Well, where can people find you?
You can't find me on Twitter. So yes, relieve my tweets alone. Now you can find me on Twitter. My Twitter is, where's my Twitter?
It's King Loon because I had to search for it.
Okay, it's King Loon on Twitter. And what King Loon NYC. King Loon NYC on Twitter. King Loon the First on Instagram. If you see me on Facebook, that's not me. It is, but I'm just not gonna prove you. And then yeah, you can find me on the Oprah Rose Show once in the blue. You feel it's my second time. It feels good to be here, man. You know, you can find
I know we gotta have you back.
Yes, man. Listen, I love it every single time, man. I love the vibe. I love the energy. I appreciate y'all for having me again.
Thank you so much.
And love the growth since the last time you've been on the show too.
That's what this show is about. honey.
Absolutely.
Like you are exuding an energy of being in a different space.
Yeah.
Since
It's
last
about,
time you were on the
it's
show.
about damn time.
We're happy that you're sharing it with our audience. And with
Of course,
us.
man.
Love it,
I
yeah.
I love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. I'm gonna keep listening in the bathroom at work when I can. And yeah,
Bathroom.
you know they be tripping.
Screaming. Oh my God.
Here we go.
He be escaping work. It's like I'm in here. I don't want nobody to talk to me.
I'm
Real
dead.
shit. Nigga.
Taking a nap.
Take
the
mad
bathroom.
unauthorized, but you know what time I go to the bathroom? A shift, at least 7.
Oh my God.
I
Well,
got an active bladder. honey.
Only got to go
I
once
can't.
though.
goodbye. Look, I'm always cutting episodes off. Bye.
Fucked up. That's
Bye.
fucked up. That's fucked up.